This is a Benetti, a 121-foot super yacht. It's built in 2008. It's had a pretty recent refit. It's looking really sharp. Now, we've filmed a few of these on the channel before. I like going on these. They're a real classic super yacht and they're all a bit different to each other. And what's really interesting about this one is that this was originally owned by the chairman and CEO of the Azimut Benetti Group. So this is, you know, built for the very top man back in the day. So it's interesting to have a look at and see exactly what he opted for. It's the classic layout. We've got the aft deck here, we've got the steps up to the upper deck, we've got steps forward as well here. We're going to do all of that, and I'm going to show you inside first of all and take you around the interior, and then we'll loop on around engine space, crew cabin, all of that. We're doing the lot, and we're starting right here. Look at this. These are, of course, very, very spacious, and you can see, compared to some of the ones that we've seen, it's quite modern. It's got the central access down to the lower deck, very much what they were doing in this era. Bar area here as well. So a lot of talking going on, so let's press on through. We'll come back through here and I'll show you it perhaps when it's a little bit quieter. But we'll head up here first of all, go and take a look at the owner's cabin. That's up to the upper deck. We're going to go and see that. Of course, the day heads is here as well, and that is tucked away in here, thusly. But yeah, this is the owner's cabin, and this is lovely. It's main deck, obviously. We've got a slight bit of strobing. It's not happening in real life. It's only on the GoPro. This is all wardrobes along here. And look at that. It's very light and contemporary, isn't it? This is what I'm saying about how these are all different. We've got the classic wood, but there's a lot of light paneling in here. And it does brighten it up. It's a shame about that strobing. Are you going to stop for me? Stand really still, you might. Yeah, you get the idea. Let's press on. More wardrobes over here, but check this out. This is what I want to show you. Look at this up here. That is a bathroom and a half, isn't it? Let's close that door over a bit and get right back into this corner. Look at that. Oh, self-opening door, cunning. That's annoying with the strobing. Never mind. You get the idea. That's pretty special. Let's come back out of here. Pause and take that in again. And let's press on. Okay, I'm going to take you down to the lower deck. We're going to stop and take a quick look at this, and then we're going to head on around and down. Here we go.
Next week, yeah. Anyway, let me catch up, see what he's doing. Yeah, sounds good.
There we go.
Oh, he's right here.
Okay. Let's head forward. It's a busy boat. We've got VIP cabins up here. Very nice. Very nice. And then obviously there's wardrobes in behind the doors. There's the loo, and the shower is in here. There's a mirror wave. I tell you what, for the age of boat, what did I say, this was 2008? This is absolutely immaculate in here. It's lovely. I say, I think it has had a bit of a refit very recently, and certainly it has that feel to it because it just feels delicious down here. Is that a good descriptor for a boat? Yes, why not? Very similar deal. So a lot of storage. You've got drawers by the beds, you've got cupboards over here, the hanging locker is over in behind the door here, like so. Safe is in there as well. Actually, that looks like a new one. Maybe that's part of the refit. Still got the cover over the touchpad, and then the shower in here, and the loo, and the sink, etc. Right, let's carry on and back, because back here, two more slightly smaller guest cabins, and I say slightly smaller, they're still a really, really good size. Nice. And then toilet and shower. There we go, and then we'll cross over and we'll find the same deal here. There we go. Wardrobe in behind the door, ensuite. Nice. I'm curious as to what's in here. I've got a feeling I know what it is. Ah, yes, there we go. Towels, linen, all that kind of stuff. That's all neatly stowed away in there. Love this paneling down through here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Right, let's head back up here, and we'll carry on a bit further. I want to take you. I want to show you this a bit while it's a little bit quieter. There we go, look at that. That's a nice space, isn't it? We've got TV that rises out of this side here. And the bar, as we mentioned, if we go over here, love these lights, look at this. Fantastic. There we go. So again, ice maker, fridge, usual kind of stuff is all in there. Okay, I'm going to take you to show you the crew areas. Now this boat is very much in use, the crew are on board. I think there's one crew cabin we can look at, but we can certainly look at things like the galley and the mess area and so forth. Side access door, so they can come and go through here nice and easy. Dumb waiter here as well, which is taking stuff up to the upper deck. And a very nicely proportioned kitchen. Galley. Galley, let's use the right terminology. I can see people banging away at their computers right now. That's not a kitchen on a boat, that's a galley. Yes, I know. You didn't want professionalism, did you? Really? On Aquaholic? Maybe one day. Let's come back into here. So mess area is here. We've got refrigeration here, of course, all the usual galley accoutrements. Miele, professional dishwasher. More refrigeration over here. Camera system around the boat so the crew can keep an eye. And snacks, lots and lots of snacks. Okay, we've got crew coming up. Hi.
Hello.
I'll let you go on through.
Excuse me a second.
No problem at all. Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome.
Excellent. Let's head on around and down. So what we've got down here is a couple of things. Crew cabins are down here, and there are 4 of them. And I'll just show you one back here. This is the kind of thing. Now this one I think is the captain's cabin. The other ones, I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying, have got bunks in them. So they would sleep 2 each. Obviously wardrobe. Again, nice quality finish. It's very much sort of guest cabin standard, isn't it? And then of course an ensuite here, separate shower, all that kind of stuff. But the other thing we have back down here is the laundry. That is here. And again, it gives you that sense that it is a proper full-on super yacht when you see proper separate laundry facilities, not just a washing machine in a cupboard. That's the real deal, isn't it? Nice, nice, nice. I'm not convinced that's the right answer. Okay, so another crew cabin here. As I say, these are in use, we're not going to go into them, and there's 2 more up here at the front. Good, but very similar to what I just showed you, except for having twin bunks in rather than just a single. So back up to the galley. Decent space there, isn't it? Big wine cooler over here. Lots of snacks. It's a nice space, isn't it? Let's press on. We've got an upper deck to look at. We've got all of the outsides to look at. And we've got, I think, a sun deck to look at as well on this one, and of course the engine space as well. There we go. These are steps down from the upper deck on the outside. We'll probably go down that on one side or the other, but we're going to go up using the internal staircase. That's this one here, and this, with the jazzy music playing, is the Sky Lounge. Look at this. So there is a day heads up here as well. There's the bar area. And that is where the dumbwaiter comes out, just there. TV that rises out of there. Fantastic. That's a nice space, isn't it? It's a big boat. It is a big boat, this one. It's big for 120 foot. I know that sounds a weird thing to say, but it does feel like the real deal, doesn't it? Let's press on a bit further and take you forward to the bridge. That's up here. There we go. Usual stuff, multifunction displays, navigation, radar, all that sort of stuff, communication, engine controls, thruster controls, you know the drill by now. A lot of communication stuff here as well, actually. Look at this. Fantastic. Round here, there's a little office area. Always a lot of admin with a yacht like this. And then across here, we've got the distribution panel. That's in behind here. There we go. And then this will take us out and around. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take us back first of all, because if we go around the foredeck, it'll take us back down the side deck and back down to the main deck. And I want to go out the back of here, show you this upper deck outside area, but also show you the sun deck up on top. That's nice, isn't it? There we go, look at that. Well, that is a space and a half, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a walk around this way. Show you all of this. What a great place to relax that is. Look how they've extended this to give you permanent proper shade here. That's a good idea, especially out here where it's hot. We're in Florida, in case you were wondering. There we go, some Florida skyline for you. We'll see a bit more of that in a minute. These steps take us back down to the cockpit where we came in. In fact, if I show you over here, you'll see we came up that passerelle there and on and round and in through the doors that are beneath me here. We're not going to go that way, we're going to go this way, on up again. And this then is the sun deck. A lot of cleaning going on this boat at the minute, but I'll show you here from the back first of all. Here we go. It's very, very windy here in Florida. I'm just glad it's not raining. But yeah, look at this. You see all the flags going nuts. But yeah, this is a big space up here. And the other thing we've got up here, of course, is the hot tub. Let's go and take a look at that. There we go. I'll just point the camera up here first of all and show you we've got the satellite domes up here, antenna, radars, all that kind of stuff is all up there on top of the bimini. There we go. Well, the arch, I should say, there's an arch here and then a bimini forward of it. This is the hot tub. It's very inviting, isn't it? And then we can come around here and there's sunbathing then up here on the front, all the way around the front, like so. There we go. Okay, let's go and check out that engine space. That's a nice area, isn't it? Very nice. Proper. All of these have got doors that come across them, so you can close those off if you want to. Got young kids running around or something. We're going to come right down here. I'm going to take you through the bridge. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Back past the bar. That's where we came up. Let's head round this way. That's that little office area. There we go. Okay, out of here. Close that behind me. Wing station, I think I'm right in saying, is in here. Only one way to find out, isn't there? Yes, there we go. That's that fella. There we are. And then we've got the Portuguese bridge, and then we can come right on around here, and that will take us right up to the foredeck. We've got noisy airplanes towing banners. Ignore that. Look how good this teak looks. And then right up here on the bow. Where we are now is just ahead of the bathroom of the owner's cabin. That's down here, and yes, of course, there are blinds to come down across there for privacy if required. Obviously, this area really is only used when you're in harbour docking or when you're anchoring, because you're getting to the anchor winches and you're getting to the cleats. There's nothing otherwise much to come up here for. But we will come right up to the very, very bow, take a spin on round, and that's how she looks from here. Good. Onwards. Let's go this way. Side door there back into the helm station, bridge, I know what I mean. That's the door from the galley area, and we're going to come right on back. And I'm going to take you down to the engine space, and that's down here. Now actually, I'm going to take you backwards first of all, because we've got shore power converters here. This is what converts the power from the frequency and the voltage that is on the dock to the frequency and the voltage that the boat requires. And then right back here, there is a garage. Can I find a light, however, is the next question. And the answer to that, I think it's on. Perfect, here we go. So this is right at the back of the boat now. You can see this door here hinges over, it's the transom of the boat, and makes the beach club area. And then check this out. Tenders in here, personal watercraft is in here. In fact, I think there's two of them there. That's a useful space, isn't it? We've got paddle boards as well, as you can see, hanging from the ceiling. That's a nice garage. Good. But then also, of course, engines. This is the shore power lead coming in. I mentioned the shore power and the voltage comes into there and coils into that bin with a powered fellow that brings it in and out. And that one there's emergency steering. So if you lose all the steering at the bridge, you can still control the ship by steering it from there if necessary. Also, you do it with two-way radios, so someone can keep a lookout. It just means that you're not ever stuck. Okay, this then is the engine space. Generators down here, there's one here and there's one on the other side, but what I want to show you, when we go past this tool chest here, is these fellas. Here we go. This is a nice space, isn't it? I mean, it's a big boat, you'd expect it to be, wouldn't you? But nonetheless, there it is. These are a pair of Caterpillars, they're C32s at 1,550 horsepower each. They're giving the yacht about 16 knots flat out. She cruises at about 10, and that's giving about a 3,300 mile range. There we go. I love these dials on the side here. Look at this. It's proper, isn't it? It's all so proper. And these are just a straight conventional shaft drive. You can see how they come back here and out and down. Lovely. That's the other generator. And then we can come right round here, and then back down here. We've got water makers are here, and we can come back down, and there's more engineering spaces down here. They go on and on, these yachts, don't they? There we go. Emergency access is here. That's what these are, the chaps here for, these steps. You can go straight out onto the deck from here. Very good. Very good indeed. Right. Lovely. These are transfer valves here for the fuel tanks. Nice. I think we've covered it, haven't we? I think that's a pretty good job. Like that. Let's come back out. This, incidentally, is a little sink. Can I show you that? Ah, there we go. 2 hands needed. There we go. And then that pulls out like that. Cool, huh? Think of everything, don't they? Right. Out of here. up here. And I think what we'll do, just for the sake of completion, because the only part of the yacht we've not walked along is this side. So we'll come back across here. That's the stairway we saw from the upper deck aft area. And if we come along here, we've got side boarding which will take you straight into the lobby area, just forward of the saloon and just aft of the owner's cabin. And from there you can go straight down to the lower deck or straight up to the upper deck. And then we can come right on up. Let's finish up right up here on the bow. And there we go. As I mentioned before, we've had a few of these on Aquaholic. Now they are a really, really popular super yacht, but they're all just a little bit different and distinct. It's always interesting to see the latest one. Massive thanks to Denison Yachts for organising that tour, and massive thanks to you guys for watching it. Let me know what you think of that, and we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.